Homer was severely burned by an exploding control panel while he was asleep and rushed to the hospital.
Marge, on a Tuesday?
Marge noticed he had been unusually sleepy lately. He even fell asleep on a roller coaster and while scuba diving. Upon hearing this, Dr. Hibbert slapped Homer awake, grabbed a syringe, and performed a lumbar puncture on him. After drawing a tube of spinal fluid, he dropped one drop into a testing device for analysis. The test results showed Homer had narcolepsy. Bart thought his dad was dying, so he stepped forward, pulled the plug on the device, and stayed with Homer for what he believed would be his final moments.
No, Bart, that's the TV!
The doctor explained that narcolepsy was just a sleep disorder. It could be managed with proper rest. But an important note was that Homer should avoid physical labor. He then issued Homer a medical certificate. With this certificate, Homer could now shirk his duties openly and without hesitation. When he got home, he just lazed around. Whenever the kids came to him with trivial matters, he would pull out the certificate to brush them off. Even when Marge asked him to pick up some medicine, Homer flatly refused by showing the certificate. This made Marge extremely angry. She complained that Homer couldn't spend most of his life sleeping, but Homer retorted, "Why is it okay for Maggie to sleep then?" Faced with Homer's sophistry, Marge began to regret marrying him. To save their marriage, Homer went to the pharmacy to get his medicine. Seeing 4 people ahead of him, he asked when it would be his turn. The pharmacist told him to be patient and that he might have to wait 2 or 3 days. Upon hearing this, Homer felt overwhelmed with anxiety, and his narcolepsy struck on the spot. He fell asleep right there. That night, when Homer got home, Marge saw he had returned empty-handed and reeked of alcohol, so she got into an argument with him. Their marriage was now in serious trouble. To repair their relationship, they went to a marriage counseling office the next day. But while Marge was talking to the counselor, Homer's narcolepsy acted up again, and he fell into a deep sleep beside them. Seeing this, the counselor gave Marge a solution. To make both of you happy, it's best to let each other go. Start with a separation, then live apart, and finally get a divorce. Say goodbye forever. Their marriage finally fell apart. After tearfully saying goodbye to the kids, Homer drove away from home and later moved into the nuclear power plant. Even though he slept at his workstation every day, his narcolepsy still caused him to be marked late when checking in for work. After work, Homer ate alone in the cafeteria. From time to time, he would sit on the tall chimney and drink in solitude. When he was really bored, he would play with chairs. He felt extremely lonely without Marge and the kids. To keep himself a little warm, Homer even hugged a pair of gloves while sleeping. One morning, after taking a radiation shower, Homer hummed a tune and blow-dried his few remaining strands of hair. He had started to get used to life without his family. Carl couldn't understand why a mere temporary separation made him so happy, but Homer just smiled and explained.
Then I remembered that after every fight we ever had, Marge takes me back.